Well, on my way back from Columbus. I'm actually driving back to Ontario tonight. My GPS says I'll be home at 1:26. I'll be home by 1. Not really a long day. I get up, train some horse today, train Columbus. He trained okay. Trained Columbus, trained the two fillies racing on Sunday. That is Sweet on Pete, who I thought was really, really good, and Purple Aura, who was pretty good also. A little tender up front, you could tell. She was just shod this week also, and you could tell. I spoke to the vet. I spoke to Mike when he got there about Purple Aura. What in the hell was that? About Purple Aura, and yeah, he confirmed. He said, yeah, her feet are a little hot, a little sore. Gonna do a little vet work on her feet for Sunday. Sweet on Pete was good. Now, he hadn't looked at her yet when I left. She may need a little touch up here and there, but overall, I've trained Sweet on Pete enough times. She felt very, very strong today. Very happy with what I saw from Sweet on Pete today. And as I said, Columbus was good. Now, headed down here to Columbus, had the big girl in. I never realized until I got halfway here. I'm like, Donnie Irvine qualified her in 2 minutes. She was in the field for 8 days. Wanted to give her a little freshening up. Sometimes it's even lost on me the way that we change year in and year out. We talked the other day about the model and how we tweaked it and changed it a little bit. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, as I did all fall, all spring, learning from our mistakes. And for the past few years, we've had horses that were tired heading in, and they do get that way. I mean, listen, you can't race, you can't break them, train them down, race all summer and not get tired. So anytime you can grab a little shut-eye, little downtime for the horses, sometimes it goes a long way. Well, that filly right there, her last sub 2 minute mile was 26 days ago. That's the last time she went sub 2 minutes. We didn't train her hard in between. She qualified in 2 minutes and 3/5, a nice, easy, light qualifier, and she just went the best mile of her life, time-wise, today. 1:56 last quarter and 28 seconds flat, and that was the hardest she's ever finished. And I'd said to Jason, I let our hobbles out 2 holes from where we've been racing them. They can go out another 2. You can feel her digging coming out of the turn. The hobbles kind of grab the bike a little bit. She doesn't need them tight anymore. Now I'm a little leery about just letting them wide open. We get 2 races left, 2 very big races left. This year, the Breeders' Race in Delaware, and then the final also, and I'm not really sure. I don't need it answered, but I'm not really sure if there's another sire stake in between. But wow, that filly impressed the hell out of me today. How professional she was. Down the backstretch, she kind of got bound up a little bit in behind. I was going to come with her, and I said, I don't really care who you are coming first over. Eventually, he did flush me out. But I'm like, I know the only 2 horses to beat on paper are in front of me. And I really didn't give a ton of respect to Ron Burke's horse, that's always a mistake. Ronnie's horses are always trouble. They're always in the hunt. Ronnie Wren drove the horse perfect. And, I wasn't quarter poling. I wasn't stretching our filly out. We're in the final for sure. We have bigger fish to fry with the final. And even the Breeders' Race coming up is going to go for a lot more money, I believe, than that sire stake just went for. Most importantly, keep the horse fresh, keep her sharp, don't get her in trouble. Even down the backstretch, you can tell how smart she's become, though. She rode right up on top of Chris Lems and never bothered her in the least. Just kept trotting. When I moved her over, she trotted as hard as she could to the wire. As I said, her hobbles could go out another hole or 2, and likely will go out at least 1 hole for Delaware. Man, I was super impressed with her today. Just her entire race, soup to nuts, top to bottom, start to finish. That filly is getting ready for the final, and she looks really, really, really good. Of course, we got Adrenaline Rush tonight. Good luck to everybody involved with the Adrenaline Rush. But it's been a long few days, away from my family, and then again, driving home now to Canada. I need to get home tonight because I want to have a good night's sleep in my bed. Wake up tomorrow. Amy and I got an afternoon flight. We're both going to New Jersey. I was very happily surprised. Picked up the program, or looked at the entry sheet and saw that all the horses were low odds. So obviously we caught good crews with everybody. I just want to see a number of these horses start to show up again. Put their best foot forward, so to speak. I just want to see them show up again. So that is obviously Brace for Landing, Tactical Mounds, and our boy Landing Strip. I think all these horses are very close to having breakout races. Oh, they've already won, right? Well, Landing Strip hasn't yet. The other two have won, and I think of the three of them, who's shown the most pop so far is the horse that hasn't won yet in Landing Strip. And by pop, I just mean a little gritty, right? He got driven like a racehorse a little bit anyway in the Wellwood Consolation. I thought both him, he raced very well, and then I don't really know what went on with Brace for Landing, but I do know he schooled well before he went to New Jersey, and obviously that win in 56 and 1 at the Meadows was no joke. That was all him doing the heavy lifting too. There was no one around. So I do believe those horses are sitting on a breakout. And then I see my name listed on Blue Bayou Dio. Gentleman that we bought Blue Bayou Dio off of messaged me this morning, said, I hope you don't mind, we listed you on the filly on Friday. So I said, absolutely happy to help in any way, sir. Hopefully we have some good luck. So our summer continues to be good. The big filly was great today. Crantini came out of the race great, I'm told. Everybody is in good spirits and good working order heading into the latter part of the season. Man, it's been such a ride for us this year, and it doesn't look like it's over yet. We have the Ohio Sale on Friday. We have Lexington 2 weeks after. A lot of people, a lot of new names. I guess I'm not surprised, but a lot of new names and a lot of people trying to get involved and wanting to get involved with the stable, and I appreciate every single one of them and every single one of you, as I always say. Hopefully, get out of traffic, that would be nice. Hopefully, things go well tomorrow, things go well for the rest of the summer into the fall. Man, just been a tremendous 2022. Take care, everybody.